Hello once again, it is Jespo here and welcome back to a brand new redstone tutorial video. And in this video I will be showing you how to make a very practical and easy to construct redstone build. That's right, you're going to want to build one of these in every single one of your survival worlds. This would be a redstone dreadnought. Yes, that is right. So as you can see, these are pretty easy to make, very small, not that hard to get all the resources to create one of these. And yeah, they're overall just a great thing to have, very practical. Don't see why you would not want one of these in your survival world especially. So yes, I will be showing you guys how to make this in a video today, and also how to equip it with several fun things, such as bombs, because bombs are always great. So let's get right into it. So for creating a redstone dreadnought, you're obviously going to want either slime blocks or honey blocks. And then you're going to want both types of pistons, sticky and normal. And then you're going to want your observers and any type of block. Of course, I'm using smooth stone, go figure. And to start off, you have to, or yes, you are going to want to build at least one block off the ground or higher. I would suggest going higher, especially if you're in an infinity world, but that is up to you. So then you got to place your observer facing the direction you want the dreadnought to go. Now from here, it's actually a rather simple pattern that gets repeated many times over. So do your basic flying machine shape, but then you're going to want to come out 2 blocks like that, then go out another 2, break the middle, place your observer so it's facing that way, just like that, and then place your sticky piston, and that is actually your flying machine you'll be using for this. And now to repeat this pattern, all you have to do is go out like 2 blocks like that, place your solid block, do it again, oops, just like that, and then place observers down and build your next flying machine, just like that, and do exactly the same way you did it beforehand, just like that. And you can actually repeat this pattern infinitely as long as it's in your render distance. So that is not the max size. They can get much, much larger than that if you really want to put the time and effort into doing something that big. So it will take you a while, but in the end, I think it's definitely worth it, because what's more ominous than having a flying machine of that big proportions coming straight for your base? Can't think of many things that would scare me more. So just continue the pattern. Oop. Just like that. And as you can see, you can just keep going with this up until you have something of massive scale. So eventually you'll notice there will be a gap that begins to form in the middle of your flying machine. Now this can easily be fixed by doing the exact same pattern, but this time on both sides. So rather than creating your little L shape with slime blocks and stone or whatever else on one side, you create it on both sides. And as you can see, if we create our next flying machines, it will have now filled in that gap. So that is a rather easy fix for that problem, which you will most definitely run into if you do it the way I'm showing you. So once you reach your desired size, which for the sake of this video will be this big, you are going to want to follow these steps. Go and place slime blocks on the edge of each one of your flying machines, as so, but make sure no 2 slime blocks are touching. Like, as you can see, this one's connected to the back half of this flying machine, make sure it's not connected to that one, and so forth, so forth. And you can fill it all in with slime blocks, and then come and just place one of your blocks on the side just like this, and then your observers, of course, and build another flying machine as so. So once you've gotten it as wide as you want it to be, if you want to add a little extra length to your ship, it's really quite simple. So as you can see, I have the front half of flying machines here. Here, it will make more sense if I put some slime blocks on top of each of these, but each one of these are front half of flying machines. So this part right here. So all you're going to have to do to add a little length to your ship is come back and act like you're going to build a normal back half, but then you're going to modify it slightly. So of course you'll still have your piston on top, just like that, but instead of placing your observer back here like normal, you're going to want to come down to the bottom and place it facing this way in the bottom, just like that. So you can do that with every single one of these on the back of your ship, and after you have done that, all you have to do to add length is go out by roughly, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then place a regular block that's not sticky right there. And you can do this as many times as you need to add more length. So if you want to go like that, you can do it again afterward. And just keep going like that to add more and more length. And you can do it on every single one of these as long as the blocks are not touching. So once you have fully completed your flying machine and got it as big as you want, to start it, all you have to do is simply grab a flint and steel, come to the very front, the very first observer you place, and click on it. And this should start moving just like that. And give it a second, and every single part of this will be moving and totally lagging out your world. Because let's face it, Minecraft was not intended to have this many blocks moving at once, but hey, it works, and I guess that's all that really counts. So just like that, you have a actual working redstone dreadnought that most likely will destroy itself because, as I said, Minecraft is not supposed to have this many blocks moving at once. So now that you have your massive dreadnought complete, what is the only logical thing to do? Well, that is add bombing mechanisms to every single section of this. That is right, because it's not fun unless it's dropping explosives. So, to do this, all you're going to have to do is take a dispenser and the desired amount of TNT, which is going to need to be a lot if you're going to try and fuel this entire thing. And once you have all of the materials, all you have to do is come find spots like this that have an observer going into a slime block, and place it facing downward and fill it with TNT. Just like that. So as you can see, there was one right there, and let's see if we can find more. There is one over here that could work. Or no, that one actually won't work because the piston pushes into it. So let's find a different one. This one right here will work. Just like that. And same on the opposite side, since it's a mirror image. And see if we can find any more. Trying right here, this one will work. And opposite side, and you can basically just continue on like that until you have as many dispensers full of TNT as you want. So I have now placed just a few dispensers through this thing. It's not a actually huge amount, but we are going to see how this goes. Let's see how many blocks of TNT it can drop before the machine decides it will destroy itself. So okay, it is moving and all the TNT is falling. That is perfect. And wow, that is actually working a lot better than I thought it would. There you go. That is a bombing dreadnought for you. So if you want to go ahead and create one of these in your own survival world, because that's the only logical thing to do, then go right ahead. Thank you for watching today's video. Of course, if you are not subscribed, then go ahead and hit that shiny red subscribe button. And also, do leave a like if you enjoyed this, or a comment if you want me to hear something. And that's all for now. I'm Jespo, and I'm out.